Section 10.5, the Order of Operations Agreement. Let's recall the order of operations. We have parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. You want to do parentheses first, meaning any quantity inside of parentheses that can be simplified is done first. Second are exponents. Any exponents you have in the problem have to be evaluated second. Multiplication and division come third. They are treated equally, and you simply work from left to right. Finally, addition and subtraction is fourth. Again, those two are treated equally, and you work from left to right. Example 1. Simplify negative 3 squared minus 2 times the quantity 8 minus 3 plus negative 5. Step 1. Are there any parentheses to simplify? Yes. So we have negative 3 squared minus 2 times 5 plus negative 5. Step 2. Are there any exponents to simplify? Yes. So we have 9 minus 2 times 5 plus negative 5. Step 3. Do we have any multiplication and or division? Yes. So we have 9 minus 10 plus negative 5. And then finally, do we have any addition and subtraction? Yes. 9 minus 10 minus 5. That would be negative 1 minus 5, which gives us negative 6. Example 2. Simplify the quantity 1/4 minus 1/2 squared divided by 3/8. Step 1. Do we have any parentheses to simplify? We have 1/4 minus 1/2. Because we are subtracting and we have unlike denominators, we have to find the LCD. The LCD is 4. So when we write our equivalent fractions, we have 1/4 minus 2/4. That simplifies to negative 1/4. So at this point, we have negative 1/4 in parentheses squared divided by 3/8. Next step, do we have any exponents? Yes, we have negative 1/4 squared. So negative 1/4 times negative 1/4 gives us positive 1/16. So at this point, we have 1/16 divided by 3/8. Next step, do we have any multiplication or division? We have a division. We're going to change it into multiplication by taking the reciprocal of 3/8. So we have 1/16 times 8/3. We can cross reduce 8 over 16. It becomes 1/2. So our final answer is 1 times 1 over 2 times 3. So 1/6. That is our final answer. Example 3. Simplify 9 minus 9 divided by negative 3. First step, do we have any parentheses to simplify? No. Next step, do we have any exponents to evaluate? No. Step 3, do we have any multiplication or division? Yes, we have a division. We have 9 divided by negative 3, which gives us negative 3. So at this point, we have 9 minus negative 3. Finally, addition and subtraction. Well, we have 9 minus negative 3, and minus a negative becomes a plus. So our final answer is 9 plus 3, which equals 12. Example 4. Simplify 8 divided by 4 times 4 minus negative 2 squared. No parentheses to simplify. We do have one exponent. Negative 2 times negative 2 gives us positive 4. So we have 8 divided by 4 times 4 minus 4. Multiplication division. We have a division first and a multiplication second if we look at the problem from left to right. So we have 8 divided by 4, which gives us 2. So 2 times 4 minus 4, and then 2 times 4 gives us 8. So we have 8 minus 4. Finally, addition and subtraction. 8 minus 4 gives us a final answer of 4. Example 5. Simplify 8 minus negative 15 divided by 2 minus 7. Do we have any parentheses to simplify? Yes, we have 2 minus 7. So at this point, we have 8 minus negative 15 divided by negative 5. No exponents. Multiplication and division. We do have a division. We have negative 15 divided by negative 5. That gives us positive 3. So at this point, we have 8 minus 3. And then finally, subtract. We end up with an answer of 5. Example 6. Simplify negative 2 squared times the quantity 3 minus 7 squared minus negative 16 divided by negative 4. Just take your time, be careful, and take it one step at a time. Parentheses, we have the quantity 3 minus 7. So let's simplify that first. Rewrite everything else the same. So negative 2 squared times negative 4 squared minus negative 16 divided by negative 4. Next step, we have two parentheses to evaluate. We have negative 2 times negative 2, and we have negative 4 times negative 4. Both are positive. We have 4 and 16. Those are multiplied together. And then minus negative 16 divided by negative 4. In terms of multiplication and division, we have a multiplication and we also have a division. We have 4 times 16, which gives us 64, and we have negative 16 divided by negative 4, which gives us positive 4. So at this point, we have 64 minus 4. And then finally, subtract, we get 60 as our final answer. And finally, example 7. Simplify 7 divided by the quantity 1/7 minus 3/14 minus 9. Step 1, parentheses. We do have 1/7 minus 3/14. Because we're subtracting and we have unlike denominators, we have to find the LCD, which is 14. Our equivalent fractions are 2/14 minus 3/14. When we subtract, we get negative 1/14. So at this point, we have 7 divided by negative 1/14 minus 9. No exponents. We do have division. Let's change it into multiplication. So 7 or 7 over 1 times the reciprocal negative 14 over 1. We multiply across and get negative 98. So at this point, we have negative 98 and then minus 9. Finally, negative 98 minus 9, same sign sum, so we add them. Our answer is negative 107.